What's good, guys? So, I've just had something that's been eating at me all day. And I shouldn't really let it bother me, but the more I try to let it go, the more it bothers me. So, this morning, I woke up to a message on Instagram from a lady, and she's a wonderful lady. She's so nice. I have nothing against her. I see her name quite frequently in the community. She's very helpful. She's just a lovely lady. Okay. But the message went something like this: I'm reaching out on behalf of, and then proceeded to list a couple channels. Because they are getting copyright claims and strikes and bans and like all these different things. Okay. And we were wondering if you knew somebody at YouTube that we could talk to get it all straightened out. I don't know anybody at YouTube. Okay. I don't know. We have one of our subscribers that works at Sony, and he does something there. I don't remember exactly what he does there, but I can't reach out to him to unblock stuff for us. So it's, we don't know anybody. The secret to us avoiding the issues with copyright is to avoid a copyright in the first place. And I have told this to two of the channels that she has listed. One of them, basically I gave him the thing and he just never replied, and then continued to do what he was doing, and he lost his first or second channel, whatever he was on at that point. The other one, I mentioned something about making sure you're checking licensing, what you're reacting to, because YouTube is just the in-between you and the license holder, and YouTube has a set of rules they have to follow, and you have a set of rules you have to follow, and the license holder gives YouTube a set of rules to follow, and they all have a contract between those two. And basically I got told, fuck off, you don't know what you're talking about. I'd appreciate if you didn't spread misinformation. Perfect. 2 days later, his channel got taken down. So, here's what all of those channels have in common. The very first glaring thing is they all react to Eminem. All of them. A couple of them have reacted to Billie Eilish, Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, Metallica. Like, those are big money grabs for whoever holds the licenses for those. Those are some of the most iconic artists of our lifetime. Like, and you don't think that they're not going to come for every penny that they can get? And here's the deal, okay? You can put it on YouTube and make money on it if you get a license, which the license is ridiculously expensive, hence the reason nobody ever does, okay? Here's the deal. A lot of people say, oh, well, reactions are covered under fair use because it's transformative content, or it's educational content. The focus isn't necessarily the music itself, but it's your reaction to it. Like, I get that, okay? And under the fair use, it says that you have the right to post the video. However, the most important thing about a contract is what's not in the contract. What's not in the contract is you have the right to monetize on it. You don't have the right to monetize on anything on YouTube. You don't have the right to monetize, period. You're given the privilege of monetizing if you're so lucky, okay? Which we've been extremely blessed. Like, we're not able to make a full-time living off of it, but I'll tell you what, the extra money doesn't hurt. I don't know No, I do know. Okay? The reason that reactors react to Eminem, Metallica, Billie Eilish, AC/DC, first time hearing Guns N' Roses, okay? First time hearing Led Zeppelin, first time hearing Lady Gaga, okay? Everybody's heard them, number one, okay? And number two, the only reason they post those is because they know they get a lot of views. You're talking about, let me see, 20,000 views in less than 20 minutes, maybe? Like, they do insanely well. But who is that helping? It's not helping the artist. The artist has a whole team of people who promote and advertise and play their stuff on the radio, and they have a multi-million-dollar budget for that type of stuff. Those guys do. So they don't need us for that. Not helping them any. Well, let's say, it's to make our subscribers' day, right? They'll really like the video. They'll enjoy it. Well, that's fine. I get that. But you've now put a bomb on your YouTube channel that is going to get you in trouble and get your channel taken down. And then you're no longer there for your subscribers. Well, I'll make another one. Well, yeah, you can. But, like, what a pain in the ass, man. Like, what a pain in the ass. Here's the deal. Corporations have become corrupt. The government has become corrupt. Our schools have become corrupt. Our churches have become corrupt. Corruption just runs rampant in today's world. The amount of lies and money changing hands and things being pushed on kids and propaganda being pushed on adults in the news, mainstream media. Guys, it is out of hand what we have going on these days. And to think that YouTube and the music industry and the license holders are not corrupt and they're just going to play by the rules, it's not going to happen. It's not. So then you may sit there thinking, well, how do you win? You can still win a rigged game. The way that you win that game is by reacting to independent artists. Matt and I have been on this channel for 3 years, and, well, I guess we're working on our third, but anyway, over 700 videos, over 680 reactions, and not one copyright strike. We've had copyright claims, but, that's up to the artist. That's up to their distributor. There's a lot of artists, the truth be told, there's a lot of artists we share with. Jelly Roll is typically one we share with. Ryan Upchurch is one we share with. I think Struggle Jennings we usually share with, I believe. Supporting the independent guys to help them win the game is the way that we beat the rigged system. It's the only way to beat the rigged system. If you're going to react to mainstream Billboard charting over and over again artists like Beyonce and all this other bullshit, okay, that you're just playing into the rigged game, and you're rigged to lose. You're rigged to lose. Now, why? It doesn't make sense to me. If I owned a record label, I would want every reactor I could to react to the stuff. That's just free advertising. But corporations, like record labels, are driven by money, okay? And money now. Not money in the future sales, okay? They want the money now. If you do a reaction video for it, they want the license for it right now. They want the money for the license. They're not going to, let's see how many views it gets and then do the copyright claim and then make that, which they'll do that too, put a copyright claim on it, and then all the money goes to them anyway, if they don't block it. I just like you know it's a rigged game. You know that there's landmines out there for reactors to stay away from. You step on it anyway. And then go, boo-hoo, woe is me, I'm having trouble. Hey, it's as easy as checking your licensing. Chris Webby, okay? Love Chris Webby. I love Falling in Reverse. Pentatonics is another one. Love those guys. Like, Pentatonics is, like, easily one of my top 3, okay? But we cannot post their stuff because they are signed by a record label, and that record label wants their money, or they want the channel gone. And you know why? You go, well, there's some reactors who get away with it. Here's the thing. With the whole political scheme, the way that it is right now, record labels don't want independent thinking artists. They want an artist who's going to go out and agree to not say the things that, you know, they want to say. You know, they don't want real rebels in country music. They don't want outlaws in country music. They don't want the real rebels in punk and rock. They want people who are going to conform to their message and whatever narrative they're trying to push and divide us with. And the channels who react to independent artists and also react to the other guys, right? Why would we want our video on the same channel as Ryan Upchurch? Ryan Upchurch was just on that dude's channel talking about how the country's divided, and you know, Adam Calhoun was talking about how the country's divided as black versus white, and they pit us against each other. And then you're going to react to Eminem? And then the label's going to be like, yeah, we'll put Eminem right next to that reaction because we agree with that. We know they don't. The record labels don't agree to that because there's no money in it. There's lots of money in selling division. And that's where the record labels want you to stay, is divided. And independent artists aren't pushing that. Independent artists are pushing truth. They're pushing honesty. If you're going to react to mainstream stuff, just react to mainstream stuff. You're never going to get paid a dime. Okay? You get all the views in the world. It's not helping you, though. It's not helping anybody else. And the label's going to come after you anyway because they can't get you to sign a contract to say that you won't say certain things or that you will say certain things. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about it. Check your licensing. If it says Sony, if it says Latin author, whatever, the shit that comes after that, Cobalt Music Publishing, if it says Warner, Nashville, if it's Warner anything, okay, Warner Chapel, Warner Nashville, Warner, stay away from it. Sony Latin, Sony anything, stay away from anything Sony. Universal, stay away from anything Universal. And like, you know, Napalm Records and all those other ones that are supposed to be independent rock records, those are all owned by Sony too. So, you know, but the way that we beat the rigged system as reactors is to support the independent artist, because the independent artist actually appreciates the work that you put in, because you're changing their life. You're introducing people to them. And they need that shit. You're changing other people's lives, your subscribers, by introducing them to somebody that they'll never hear on the radio. They maybe would have never found it on YouTube had it not been for you. Make a difference. Don't post a video just because you know it's going to get tons of views. I would rather get 48 views reacting to Jay Webb, or 48 views reacting to Pleasure People, or 48 views reacting to the Nixon Rodeo, because I know it means more to those guys, and their fans and their following, and it means more to our subscribers that we introduced them to independent, wonderful artists. These guys work their asses off. They work full-time jobs. They go home, they write music, they record, they mix and master all themselves. They shoot their own music videos. They print their own merch. They sell their own merch. They book their own shows. These guys are the guys. I would rather get 48 views reacting to those guys than 48 million views and not have it make a difference to fucking anybody. Listen, I'm gonna end with this. Some of those channels that she mentioned, two of them in particular, I have been subscribed to them for a very long time. They are wonderful people. Their content is great. They're very insightful. They're knowledgeable. They're smart. When it comes to music, you know, they know what they're talking about. They can feel it. But I'm not gonna have the other two come back wanting me to help them after they told me to fuck off because I didn't know what I was doing. Didn't know what I was talking about. And they've both been bit twice for the same thing. Now here they are in the third round. Same problem. It's got to be less about the numbers and about the impact. Make an impact on the independent artists. Make an impact on your subscribers. Make an impact in someone's life that actually needs it. Fuck the record labels. Fuck mainstream music. Fuck mainstream media. You're in control of your channel. You're in control of your own destiny. You're in control of your own success. You're in control of it. You're in control of the impact that you make. Be smart about it. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.